Very fresh good evening to all the people on the call. And today we have a special guest who was once upon a time an amazing air veteran, now leading a prolific life in the Department of Police, having become the Assistant Inspector General of Police from the Tripura Police Service. Now he is our ex-sergeant. Welcome, sir.
Ananta
Welcome
Das.
to this Ananta Das. So, yeah, I think you having served in our Indian Force for 13 years. Now you have become Deputy Superintendent of Police, and there was additional Superintendent of Police. Then went on to become Commandant. I think now also commanding a battalion there in Tripura. So on behalf of our Air Veterans Associations, I salute you, sir, for your amazing success in civil life. So we are really proud of you. So I think your story will definitely inspire our younger generations. So now we are now going to talk about, listen to your story and get inspired in this Azadi Ka Amrita Mahotsav time. So taking the spirit of independence and becoming something great in life and doing a lot of service to the poor people. Yeah, you can start your story also, sir, from your childhood.
Good evening, sir. A very warm regards to every one of you.
Thank you.
I am Ananta Das. I belong to a small state of Tripura in the northeast and brought up in a small village far away from the hustle and bustle of city lives. And I am like a happy-go-lucky kind of person. Never planned things in a very great way, but destiny always kept me supporting. And
growing.
I kept moving with the stride, and everything fortunately so far gone well. And small things, challenges comes everywhere, even in personal life or in service life. So we have to get along with this.
Why did you join Indian Air Force, and how did you join Indian Air Force?
It's a very, what should I say? There is a story.
Okay.
I was in my second year in college, and in the second period of our English honors class, we were busy discussing with a newspaper advertisement, 5-6 of us. And Professor Jutika Bhattacharya, she was professor of English honors. She came and she asked, what if people are doing classes on, now be attentive. Then somebody says, ma'am, we got an advertisement and all are planning to apply for this. And she says, what is that? Then someone says, we'll go to Guwahati and appear for exam to join Air Force, and we'll have a visit to other state. So all these things. Then she says, that's fine, you all try. And we applied en masse. About 23-24 people from our one class, we applied.
My God. Okay.
And it was in our mind that we should visit a new place so that write an exam and have a excursion kind of thing.
Okay.
So in the month of July in 1982, we all went to Silchar for our initial screening test. Air Force Selection Center, Borjar, conduct exam at Silchar also.
Okay.
So those who are from Manipur and Mizoram and these extreme eastern states, they conduct exam for us. We had been there, and that time I believe everywhere it was same. You pass one paper, then you sit in for second paper. You pass in second paper, you sit for third paper. So likewise, I could alone pass all the papers. After Viva, I was only man in the panel to
clear the exam.
To clear the exam, and they said you will get a call from Air Force, so you go back. Then after going back, usual study and all went on. In the month of March, second week, received the joining instruction and joining letter, and after a lot of persuasion. So after a lot of persuasion, I could manage my parents. They hardly knew about Air Force. but they knew that I am living for far off places from home. So
Okay.
that was the cause of concern for them.
Okay.
So joined friends from Guwahati and went to ATI, had the basic training. In the training, I recall one warrant officer, Kukreja, still his voice flashes in my mind. I
Okay.
used to be key orderly.
Acha, okay.
Okay, I used to be key orderly. So he was the person to go last from the office, and he used to tell me lot of stories about life and constraints and the avenues available for career. And finally, he used to tell, "You have become a man. Man is more than a man. So keep thinking that you are the man first, and then airman. You don't forget your human conduct and characteristics, so that you live a complete life." So
Okay.
still I respect his words, and I don't know where is the person is. It's a great advice for me.
Okay.
I still remembering him.
That's great.
After basic training, as usual, got the first posting like any other.
What was the trade?
I was equipment assistant.
Equipment. Acha, great. Okay.
Yeah. Then I was posted to Air Force Station Pathankot, Tamram, Chennai. Air Force Station Tamram.
Okay.
Air Force Station Tambaram. Then Air Force Station Tambaram was a bit actually not that very busy station. So there I got opportunity to join college. But again, from there, frequently I used to go to Delhi for attending parade. RD पीरियड होने से जाना है, 15th August Independence Day parade होने से जाना है. So frequent disturbance on parade, I could not clear my graduation. Then I was posted to 7 BRD. That was the place where my academic career grew. I had many good friends and very supportive officers. So in 7 BRD, I completed my studies from Delhi University. From there, I was posted to 2301 flight. It is IGLA flight, now mostly posted in Western and JNK sector. I was posted in Dalhousie, and the location was in far beyond Dalhousie. It's called DK, Dankon.
Okay.
It used to be snow-capped 6 months in a year. And for preparation of civil services and all, I never did. Again, I say, just everything gone so smoothly in life. Every time I used to study actually, not for a particular thing, but economics used to concern me every time. Politics, things around life, everything that continue to hunt one person, a alert person, that always kept me busy. What is the economic activity, what is the political activity, socio-political environment in the country, and general studies and neighborhood, all these things I was always up to date.
Okay.
So it so happened, once I came home on leave in the year 97, and one of my friend's house I used to stay before departing back to unit. His elder brother brought one brochure for application to Tripura Civil Service.
Okay.
And it was lying on the dining table.
Okay.
While we were dining, I asked who is appearing for civil service. Then he said, we brought it, we discussed the syllabus, but we found it very difficult, so we decided not to, prepare, not to apply. Then I said, if you permit, then I'll use this application form and I'll apply.
Okay.
So I filled up the form, and next morning I had to depart. I asked my friend that you please deposit it in the Public Service Commission. That time it was actually a physical delivery or by registered post.
Yeah, those days.
He did it for me. And after a few months, in the month of September or early October, we received letter for appearing in the exam. And I was not at all prepared. So
you have forgotten. Okay.
I forgot because I was not serious about the exam since the application was lying. So I thought, why not to fill it up? So my wife said, that's a great idea. We'll all go home and we'll have some time with our families. You do it. So
Yeah.
I took out some notes here and there, and I started preparing and prepared for about say 15-20 days. And
That's all.
that's all. Only for 20 days. I did not study three
Okay.
papers. GK I did not study. I did not study English. There are two papers in English literature. I did not study that. I did not study the political science, and I studied economics. I studied history, and that's all. And believe it or not, I don't know how everything went so smoothly, and I scored around 56% in my
My
written
God,
exam.
without much preparation.
So without much preparation, I scored around 56%.
That's really
And
great.
still it was not clear whether I'll be getting or not, because 1:3 ratio, the written result is declared.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So thereafter, after clearing the written exam, I started preparing for interview, mock test, and all. Then I realized that I should seriously try for this, unless I make through the top few, because ours is a small state. Hardly 8-9 people are selected in one batch. So
Okay.
to be among those 10, one has to do very well in the exam. So I prepared, and I was again, the grace of God and blessings from all, I was through. I was among those top 10. And in the
How did you prepare? I think you are already serving in Indian Air Force. How
no,
did
it
you
was
prepare?
after writing the exam, this prelims and mains, I applied for NOC. And I applied for NOC, and NOC was issued nicely. That time, I don't think there was a lot of problem. Now I hear people are facing problem for NOC. I was not asked any question. Simply this air headquarter Vayu Bhavan has issued me NOC.
Oh,
And
that's really cool.
I was issued NOC, and when I was through in the exam, I submitted a application on plain paper for discharge, attaching the joining instruction from the government of Tripura and NOC. And my commanding officer was Mr. Arora, Squadron Leader Arora. He personally spoke to someone in Delhi, and within 24 hours, I was discharged.
Oh,
And
that's really great.
yeah, I received a appointment letter in the mid of August, and on 21st August I was discharged from Air Force. 22nd August I joined in Tripura state. I traveled from Delhi to Agartala, and I joined there. It was so smooth, and everybody was so very helpful to me. Nowadays I see in social media some people are struggling to find NOC and other things, but I never had any problem there. And about Air Force, I feel myself, those who are honest to their salt, they will have no problem. And I had never any problem. Always I found my officers and seniors so supportive and so helpful. I never faced any problem. And juniors also so brotherly. I still miss those days when my officers used to tell. Again, one senior officer used to tell me, दादा तुम चाबी रख दो और चले जाओ. So I used to tell, sir, आप ऑफिस में बैठे मैं कैसे जा सकता हूँ? So I used to be that kind of person, and I saw the officers giving lift to airmen in their vehicle from runway to the family areas. So those great things was there. Some things are here and there, everywhere it is there, but not that in general that officers are very cruel and men are very gentle. Not that everywhere there are elements.
That's our perception, reflection of our own personality, right?
Yes, yes. So it's happened. Life is like this. It's a mixed bag.
Yeah.
Always everything cannot be very smooth, and everything cannot be again very troublesome. So we got to get along things.
So then, it's really great that you cleared your Group 1 examination of Tripura services
Yeah.
as a deputy superintendent of police in the first attempts without any preparations.
Yes.
What do you think is the main reason for your success? How Air Force contributed to your success?
Air Force contribute again. I'll say when I joined Air Force, I used to look around my officers very carefully, and I used to see nothing very special which I cannot do, or some Herculean capacities with them which airmen do not possess.
You have seen all the possibilities. Believe that you can also become something like that.
Yes, yes. I used to think that any of the airmen, if he is a little bit alert and conscious, he can achieve, because there is not much difference.
Well, yeah, I appreciate your self-confidence. No? That is there.
There's no much difference. This with me, there are so many people who tried for this thing. Osmania University used to be the hub for writing exam for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. I know dozens of our friends, those who have become bank PO, now possibly they are managing big branches of Bank of Baroda, Bank, Punjab National Banks and all.
Yeah, and many even people, some of them, some like Rajendra Singh and all, they have become general managers in our group.
Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Many people have achieved, and what made me more confident is by looking around those people.
Okay. Because, yeah, that's what you'll get.
Yeah. So that made me more confident. And what I used to do, I never used to be very theoretical. You find a burning topics on economics, you read it. And what asked in the exam is not something, rocket science is asked. All questions revolves around the things concern a person's life.
Correct.
Whether it is economics, whether it is politics, whether it is history, everything, all important things that concerns a person's, these are main questions in all the civil service exams. They generally want to see. Yeah,
apart from that belief, seeing all others, that you also believe that you can also do it, it's possible for you. What else helped you to succeed in the civil examination from Air Force point of view? How did Air Force help you?
Air Force point of view, Air Force made my English very strong.
Yeah, it's really a boon for us. Yeah.
Yeah, Air Force made my English very strong. Although I was a student of English honors in my college, but in terms of fluency, in terms of deliberation, in my personality test, I did so well, and I was so confident with the interviewers. They never stared here and there. I was so engaging with them during this 40 and 45 minutes viva, and that is from Air Force.
Yeah, because, I think that what are the communication skills, particularly spoken language skills you have learned from Air Force, they came to your help and made your interview very easy for you.
No, they found a rich response.
So they were impressed by your communication skills.
Yes,
which you got from the Air Force.
It is not bookish; it is from life.
Okay. Did they ask you anything about Air Force in the interview board?
Yeah, they asked me one question about Air Force. They asked me the number of aircraft in a fighter squadron.
Okay.
Number of aircraft in a fighter squadron. Then I was blank because I didn't know actually the numbers.
Okay.
I said, sorry, sir, I do not know the numbers. I am not from a flying
technical side.
Yeah, I am not from technical side, so I don't know the exact number. Then they said possibility. I said it could be around 15, 16.
You are right. Your guess is right. I think 16.
I guessed and I said it is around 15, 16. And air or the about 10 plus aircrafts every time. So this is my guessing, but exact number I don't know. Then
I think they must have liked the frankness also.
Yeah, they happily agreed that I don't know the answer. Okay. That was the thing.
So then how did you feel while leaving service, ended Air Force and joining that place?
It was painful.
You are going for a better job?
No, job is one part and the life is other part. I had such a good friends, After I left Air Force in the year 98, and still my batchmates and my friends, they are just like my family members. Many people almost they call every day.
So you are still in touch with them?
Still in touch with them.
Okay.
Many of them, they call me every day, and many of their family members visit our state. They live with me and I go there, stay with them. In police hierarchy, I don't find this. This is missing here.
Okay. Yeah, everybody says, even IAS people also say, they have that the bonding with only Air Force, not with the even IAS circles. I think that is the greatness of Air Force. The bonding that creates, that remains forever.
When I was departing, you won't believe, my wife was crying like a child.
Okay.
And not she alone. So many people around her just hugging and crying as if they are missing out someone very close to them. which is not available anywhere else. That was very touching moment for me. I still remember, and I feel that I left my home somewhere.
That's really great to know that. And again, if you get the Punarjanma, where do you want to start your career again journey? From Air Force or from police?
Certainly Air Force.
Air Force.
Certainly
Why?
Air
But
Force.
in police, you're in a higher position. Don't you prefer that?
Again, it is point of view. I don't look at life from accomplishment of big positions or commanding powers. It is the fulfillment that one thing gives. I think it is found in Air Force only.
I think that heart to heart connect.
Yes,
or
yes.
bonding,
It's
whatever
quite
it is,
fulfilling.
that
You
is
see
more.
the children of airmen.
Yeah. Yes.
You will very rarely will find a airman's son or daughter has faltered in life.
They have reached, gone to the global level. Most of the children are now at the international arena, doing some global
that is
jobs.
one place. In other also, I'm telling, if someone is not achieving great things, still they are not becoming a criminal in the society.
Of course, they are great citizens of India, right?
Yes,
no doubt.
They are the great citizens of India, great son, great daughters, great neighbors. And you see around the people, accomplished people, go look around IAS, IPS, and achievers. You see many children are bankrupt. They are ill reputed in the society.
The reason for this is our airport has a great culture and particular positive mental attitude within that circles. That helps us a lot, right?
And another great thing you will see, when just we leave our doorstep and some child meets, he will say, although he has never seen, he will say Namaste uncle.
That culture is a beautiful culture.
That is not found anywhere in the country.
Yeah. Of course, it's lacking everywhere. Yes. I agree with you. So
those great things.
Yeah, you were saying now your friends will talk to your friends, they visit you or exchange your visit. Now, if I want to come to Tripura, then how can you help me?
Not you. Anyone visiting my place, it will be my great pleasure to host them. And I don't say I'll utilize my position. I'll utilize my friendship and my attachment to host them the best way possible.
What are the best places to visit? What are the best places in Tripura to see?
Tripura is a small place. We have only two places of pilgrimage. One is Tripureshwari. It is in Udaipur, Matawadi people say. Many people visit from other states also. And one is called Unukuti. Unukuti means less than one of Kuti, crores. It is Shoibo Tirtha. And one other is Matawadi. It is Ma Durga's ninth place of incarnation, something people say. These two places are there, and one is our Dumbur Lake. It is about 18 square kilometer water body, having small islands in between. So these three big things. Others, the historical kings' palaces and others monuments are there. But famous those three places. And weather is almost throughout the year. It is like Bengaluru.
No extremities of
no extremities.
Cold
now temperature is around 18-17.
That's all.
Yes, and in harsh summer, it is 32-30, like this.
So you are so
winter
lucky
never goes below 14-15.
So nice.
It's a very good place. Very good place, and green, lush green everywhere.
Yeah, I think people keep saying me that Northeast is the best place to visit. It's natural beauty is there all around.
Yeah. Please do come. I invite everyone through you.
Thank you.
Your platform to visit and
we have our Chinese sahab is there, Mr. KK Sharma, Nandakumar Ahi, Sethi sahab, Rajnikant Damble. Then we have our other guests also there. I think they are also listening to you. If they really want to come, they can take your help also.
They can always come.
Yeah. So okay, what did you learn? If I ask you, what is the one quality that you have learned and which has turned out to be most valuable in your life? What is that quality from Air Force?
It is be honest to yourself. You need not to be great. You need not to be small. You contribute your bit, and that will be a work like wonders. Because
be yourself.
Yes. Be honest to yourself. Whatever you can do, you do. If you can't do, you learn from others. If you can't manage, you say this is beyond my capacity. But never avoid, never keep others in dark, because this will damage.
Yeah. Always be frank.
Yes, be frank, be sincere. Be sincere.
Yes.
Do it. If you can't do it, you tell out others that I am not able to do it. Help me to do it. If still you can't do it, you report to the other people so that system is not damaged.
Okay, that's fine. Then when we now go to the next journey of a police officer career. So how was your training first? How was the training as a deputy superintendent of police?
Police service, I would introduce it in this way that unless a person knows policeman jobs, he doesn't know half of the things of the human society. It is the most complex work, I believe, is policing, because human expectation is so high. Everyone wants, if he is resourceful, he wants his resource to be safe. One is poor, he wants the high and mighty should not exploit. If one is criminal, he will try to avoid from police. If one is cheated, he will try to take service of police. So police is everywhere. We all are police in one way or the other. One paid police does certain things which mandated by law, but every one of us are police.
Okay.
We keep policing. Unless there is policing, things will not remain smooth. That's what is the policing, I believe. And about my journey in the police department, I joined at Police Training Academy at Barakpur in Kolkata.
Okay. Your state doesn't have that training facility? We
actually, smaller state, we join together and go to bigger academies.
Okay.
Sometimes we go to Andhra Police Academy. Sometimes we go to this, what is called Calcutta Police Academy. Sometimes we go to Northeastern Police Academy, Shillong. Mm-hmm. So it depends on the batch, when the batch is ready for the training.
Okay.
We had our basic training in Barakpur, Kolkata. And it is unlike Air Force. Here you are to know everything. You are to know the duty of a sentry. You are to know the duty of a guard commander. Yeah. You are to know the duty of a
inspector,
investigating officer of police station. Okay. You are to know the works of officer in charge police station, because unless you know all the works, you cannot check those people.
Yeah.
And those people actually first responder, because if something goes wrong, a person first goes to a constabulary who is standing at the police station's gate.
Yes.
So his response and behavior represents response and behavior of the police department.
Obviously.
And the officers in charge police station is the person who decides most of the things to be delivered to the public.
Yeah.
So all police officer, whether he is joining as a DIOSP or he is joining as a ASP in National Police Academy, everyone has to know all those elementary works of policing. Okay. So I, like any other person, had to learn everything from constable job to sub-inspector's jobs, and then the counter-insurgency part, traffic policing part, even the land related disputes, how to be dissolved, these are also to be taught. We learned the settlement work.
Yeah, you have to give the pill for all the ills.
Yes. So settlement work also is a subject for police officers basic training. Mm-hmm. We had our 1 year basic training there. After 1 year basic training, we were sent to EFR. One is called Eastern Frontier Rifles, is the senior most paramilitary force of undivided India. It is run by mostly Gurkha people. It is in West Bengal. Like our state, we are having Tripura State Rifles. West Bengal, they have Eastern Frontier Rifles. Your state is having these IR battalions. India is a battalions. Andhra.
Yeah.
Every state has some kind of specialized force. So we were there with them for 6 months. Then we went to BSF Academy, take this Indore for another 6 months. Mm. Then selected few with army officers. I was sent to CIJW training school. It is Vairangte, Army School for Counter-Insurgency Training.
Okay. Where is it?
It is Vairangte. It is Asia's largest counter-insurgency training.
Okay.
Vairangte, Mizoram. So it's Army, Air Force, Navy, Police, paramilitary.
All the wings, they come there.
All the people, they join there. So after that training, I was initially posted as we in our department we call it is DIB, call it intelligence wing. Then one fine morning